Good morning and welcome to TAPP Talk Live. I think we're number 28 this morning. And today, in fact, I'm going to change the banner to 28 because I had, of course, forgotten to do that. And let that scroll across the bottom. Thank you for joining us. TAPP Talk Live 28 on a Monday morning. So this is the first of our sessions this week. We are live Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. And it's your chance to ask questions about any of the products that you'd like. All you need to do to ask questions live is to pop your comments in the comment box, either on Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn. And also, you can send them to us by WhatsApp. There's a WhatsApp number on the screen here, and if I look over there, I'll be able to see your WhatsApp messages, and you can ask any questions you want on there also. So this morning, also to mention, there is the live page here. So if you go to this live page, if you're watching a recording, you will be able to ask questions on the live page there. All you need to do is find the form which says ask here and just click on the form and fill in the question, and then I'll let you know when the question you want covered is answered. So several ways to ask questions. Pop a comment on the comment box, just say hi if you're here, and on Facebook, LinkedIn or YouTube, and I'll see that straight away. On WhatsApp or via the form if you're watching the recording, and then I'll cover it a couple of days later. So thank you for joining us today. We are going to be looking, first of all, we're going to be looking at the EcoPro Compact. But just before I do that, we've had a helicopter buzzing overhead, so maybe you can hear that. I certainly can. So first of all, a quick update for current customers. We had a batch of valve replacements. So this is a valve. We had some failures of the valve where it was cracking just here. And Tap Water in Barcelona had replaced these for us consistently. And after the second batch, they had a redesign. And this is the new design of valve, which you can see has got a much strengthened lip on the top in comparison to this one, which is the previous batch. So we had a bit of a story with the valves, and as you probably know, we had the possibility that parcel had been mislaid, but then we found it. And we got very excited by the fact that it was all here, and we sent out the new valves to everybody that was waiting on Saturday. We thought we were sending out the new design of valve to everybody, and that's what we had told everybody we were doing. But after we had sent them all out, when I was sorting everything out later on, I discovered that we had a mixed batch of valves, and some were new and some were the old type. Sorry, some were new types and some were the old types. So about 1/3 of the customers that we sent valves to had the new type, and 2/3 had the old type. So first of all, my apologies for that. I had no idea. But there is good news. We no longer have any of the old type of valves, so any valve replacements going out from now will be the new type. So if you do get issues with valves, please tell us straight away. The valves will be in the post the next day, and you will be having the new type of valve, which we are told has had all the issues resolved in them, which is good news. Okay, so today we're talking about the TAPP EcoPro Compact. And if we just start off by looking at, well, why would we have a tap water filter in the first place? Well, 2,000 customers, approaching 2,500 customers now in Malta, are saving over 2 million plastic bottles a year, 500 tons of CO2 emissions, which is having an impact on the planet. It is about time we stopped using single-use plastic for water. It's not good for us, and it's not good for the planet. Why is it not good for us? Well, bottled water is going to have microplastics in it. That's the thing that people are starting to talk about more now, as we realize the extent that small bits of plastic, microplastics, has got into our system. It's in our tap water system, it's in our bottled water system, it's in our food system. And we know that because we see larger bits of plastic all over the place. So it's not surprising they break into smaller bits of plastic and get in our system. There is some medical research which we covered not so long ago about links or proving that microplastics are being moved around the body by the blood and other systems, and also that there are some links to certain medical conditions like IBS, for instance, and things like that. Now, you are assured that with filtered tap water, you are not having any microplastics in your water. And the filter that is doing the job is something like this, an activated carbon block, which I'll show you in a minute. And this activated carbon block with pores of 2 microns are removing the microplastics as well as 100 other contaminants in your water. Tap water that we have in Malta, it's through the reverse osmosis system, it's cleaned up, it's put into a distribution system in a good state. However, it can pick up contaminants on the way in the distribution system. In fact, a few weeks ago, we covered the extent of heavy metals in water in Malta, and it was amazing to see how many different areas were different amounts of heavy metals to be found in the water. So our water here in Malta is rich in minerals, so it's good, and these filters leave the healthy minerals in. So an activated carbon block removes the contaminants but leaves healthy minerals in, which is great. That's distinct from some other filtration systems that will remove everything, including what you want in water. And of course, if you have a filter system, you don't need to lift heavy bottles, you don't have an impact on the environment, and it's a huge amount cheaper, huge. Even if you're getting free plastic water from the supermarket, you are still better off with a tap water system. It saves you money because you can use your points for something else. So I'm going to show, first of all, this system to you here. So this is what we're looking at. This is the TAPP EcoPro. It fits onto a kitchen mixer, and I'll show you fitting it in a second. But here's how it fits onto a kitchen mixer. So it's always available, and there is a switch here. When the water is passing through here, it's not filtered. When you switch it like here, now it is filtered. So if you've just joined us and you'd like to ask any questions, please do ask any questions in the comment box of Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube, and I'll be able to answer them for you. So the filter is inside here, and the water comes out here. The filter is a really simple change. All you do is unscrew the plastic casing, and this is all you're changing. Okay? So inside here is an activated carbon block, as well as you can see on the outside edge, there is a polypropylene layer here. Try not to drop all these things on the floor as I'm speaking. So here's a polypropylene layer around it. So this is the first of 5 stages that you can see on this diagram here. Let me make that diagram a little bit bigger. So you've got a polypropylene layer on the outside, and then the activated carbon block that's inside, which is made of the same material as this. It's obviously just a bit smaller, so it fits into here. The activated carbon block on the inside is removing contaminants to the water in 2 different ways. First of all, by adsorption, which means that the contaminants are sticking to the very large surface area of an activated carbon block. And secondly, because of porosity. So the porosity, or the holes in the activated carbon block, are 2 microns. That's 2 millionth of a meter. And so anything bigger than that won't get through. And that removes, for instance, 98% of all the bacteria. It removes things like herbicides, pesticides, pharmaceuticals, arsenic, heavy metals, and nitrates, importantly, for Malta, as our groundwater system provides us with a lot of nitrates in water. And then inside here, you can possibly hear that sound there. These are some beads inside that first of all, still remove some of the heavy metals, but also they inhibit the lime scale, and that's very important. We have a lot of lime scale in our water in Malta. It's quite hard, so inhibiting the lime scale means the water tastes and feels much softer, and also the lime scale doesn't collect in your kettle and give you all sorts of problems with that. Even the smearing of glasses is less. So finally, there's a strainer mesh at the very bottom there, and that is removing the larger bits like Gebler and stuff like that that come through the water. So this is a filtration system that has been tested, and so therefore we're very confident in the taste test. You have 45 days once you've bought it to try it at home, and if you're unsatisfied for any reason at all, you get it. We will collect it for you, and we will return your money. So 95% of people keep their tap, which is great. That's a statistic we've had over the last 2 years. Actually, it's a little bit higher than that, but I like to say 95% because that almost seems more believable. So we had the test completed in December 2020. We had full tests done, and the test confirmed that there was no chlorine in the water, there's no bacteria. The hardness is reduced, so it actually is soft water. The most important things to get rid of, or one of the most important things, are these trichloroethamines, THMs. This is kind of like a byproduct of chlorination. So you put chlorine in the water, it reacts with stuff and then produces these THMs. So you can't help that it happens. However, these THMs are linked to all sorts of stuff like increased rates of bladder cancer and things like that. So they're not very good. There is virtually no trace of those in the waters, no trace of lead, chrome, nickel, copper, arsenic, manganese, zinc, fluorine, lithium, nitrates, and the sodium levels, just make sure you can see that, are left at 27.2 milligrams of litre post-filtration. So our filtration system doesn't actually remove that much sodium out of the water because it's already been removed in your reverse osmosis system at the 4 plants that we have here in Malta. So we need some sodium in our diet anyway. The sodium level is perfectly safe for adult humans, children, babies, pets and plants. So that was the independent test. Those are obviously on our website, or if you can't find them at all, then what you can do is just ask. You can either find them at tapwater.mt/help, or you can email us to ask for the details and we can send them to you. Okay, so let's go on to fitting. So it works, it's being filtered. It's this filtration system, not this filter, but this filtration system is being used by over 2,000 households here in Malta. And that's split between its bigger brother, the TAPP EcoPro, and its little brother, the TAPP EcoPro Compact. Oh, one thing I would like to mention is as I mentioned, the difference is the TAPP EcoPro is 1,200 litres of capacity over a maximum of 3 months. Now, the latest figures I have from tap water with the Compact, which actually I forgot to mention when I added this slide in the streams. Let me just put this back. The capacity of this filter is now at 400 litres. Previously, when we launched, we thought it was less than that. But the tested capacity is now 400 litres. This is the information I've had from tap water just recently, which gives you, if you're changing the filter every 2 months, this gives you 6 litres per day. So it's important that with the TAPP EcoPro Compact, the maximum you can use it for is 2 months, as distinct from where did I put the filter? Here we go, is 2 months. The other filter that we have in the TAPP EcoPro, you can use for longer, you can use it for 3 months. But this one, 2 months. And you change it every 2 months, which in some cases, you could say is an advantage because you're changing your filter more regularly, so you're never going to get bacteria building up. You change it every 2 months and it's giving you 6 litres a day. Now, if you use more than 6 litres a day, let's say 6 to 12 litres a day, then all you do is you change this filter every month. So, change every 2 months if you're single or a couple. If you couple plus kids, couple plus a couple of adults, 6 to 12 litres a day, you would change it every month. So that's the capacity. It's the main thing that is the difference between the TAPP EcoPro Compact and the TAPP EcoPro is that this filtration device, the TAPP EcoPro, is 1,200 litres over a maximum of 3 months. This one is 400 litres over a maximum time of 2 months. Or 800 litres over, because you're changing the filter every month. So that's 400 litres a month. Okay, so now let's look at fitting. Most mixers in Malta, and when I started with tap water in June 2020, I was doing a lot of fittings because I wanted to know how easy it was to fit. So I did quite a few for people just when I turned up to deliver, because I was also doing the deliveries myself. I don't do either of those things now due to the lack of time. And I know that most taps are just like this. So here you have an aerator in the end. And if your tap is different, what's important is the aerator, this bit that comes out. So you might have even one of those shower filters or something like that. We fitted the TAPP EcoPro, I've seen it fitted by customers, the TAPP EcoPro to all sorts of shower filters because it's quite light at the end, it's 146 grams. So as long as you can remove an aerator like this, then you can use an adapter like this, and once you put the adapter in, the TAPP EcoPro is really easy to fit to the adapter. You just wind it on like that, and then you can change the position of the TAPP EcoPro to be on this tap where you want it to be, where it's comfortable for you. So for instance, you could have it on either side, or you could have it at the end like that. And all the time you're just switching between non-filtered water coming out of here like this, or filtered water coming out from here. And the operation of the kitchen mixer stays the same. So even if you've got other types of mixer, it's really easy to fit. And we have a range of other adapters which look something like this. Here's a long adapter, and we use this long adapter where you've got one of those like shower mixers, or sometimes you've got just the aerator sort of goes up into the tap. So where you need different types of adapter, we've got that. Or we've got these adapters which are sort of female to male. So that would be this kind of tap here, like this, which has got a thread on the outside. So the aerator would have just screwed onto here, and I think I've lost it, I don't have it now. And you can either screw the tap directly onto these without any adapter at all, or if it's a different size to our standard size, which is M22, then you would just use a little adapter like this, and then you'd be able to screw the tap straight on. So that's the mixers. It's really easy to fit. What about cost then? So the EcoPro on its own, just like that, with a filter inside, is €59 on our website. There are some discount vouchers around. So for instance, I'll give you a code at the end that you can save 15%. In fact, I shall put it on the screen right now before I forget. Live 15. If you use the code LIVE15, you can save 50% on the starter packs. So instead of €59, it would be €50.15. And you get one filter in there, which as a single person or a couple is going to last you 2 months, or if you've got a larger family, it's going to last you a month. And after that, 6 filters are €49. So €49 for 6 filters, 6 400 litres, which means that's 2,400 litres altogether for €49, which is 2 cents a litre. So when you think about your plastic bottles at, 25 cents a litre, 50 cents a 2 litre bottle, right? €3 for a 6-pack, something like that. That's like 25 cents a litre or something. So even if you had, if you used your supermarket points, now your supermarket points are worth €1.47. and you get 12 litres of water for that, which is 12 cents a litre. Now, even if you got one of those new 19-litre containers and you were using a discount voucher that you could buy something else with for $1.47, you're talking quite a bit for, it's not 12 cents a litre, let me just do the calculation, it's 8 cents, isn't it, something like that, 7 cents. Okay, so at 2 cents a litre, this is a third of the price. So bottled water, it's about a tenth of the price. It's a third of the price of your free water in 19-litre containers that you get from the supermarket. It's a third of the price, and you could use those points for something else. So you're better off with one of these. And you're getting an awful lot more water. You're getting 2,400 litres of water through this, so you don't have to lift those 19-litre containers around or move them around or do anything with them. It's so easy. You want filtered water, you turn that switch there, and out comes the water. So it's really easy. So that's the EcoPro Compact, and we have, you can order on our website, which is www.tapwater.mt. You can catch up with any of the news or any interesting articles on water in Malta on tapwater/news. And sorry, that's the website one. So there's the website which you can use there. You can use this code, LIVE15, LIVE15, save 15% on all the starter packs. And if you struggle with online shopping, no need to worry. You can also arrange cash on delivery orders or BOV mobile to mobile. And the best way to do that is to contact us at hello@tapwater.mt. And if you don't want to use email, then send us a WhatsApp on 356 998 66142, and you'll be able to arrange a special cash on delivery or BOV mobile to mobile orders. Our deliveries are free all the time on all our products. Delivery is normally within 48 hours through our courier partners who deliver using electric vehicles. So you can contact them on 27486847, but after 10 o'clock. And then if you need to know where your delivery is, you'll be able to ask them. Okay, that's it for today. I would like to remind you that support is open from 9 o'clock till 4 o'clock, Monday to Friday. And you can contact us on the email address. You can find us on social media at Tapwater Malta, and also you can use WhatsApp. That's it for today. I hope you have a lovely first day of the week on Monday and have fun at work. And we'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. In the meantime, if you've got any questions that you would like covered and you're watching this as a recording, just go to tapwater.mt/live and you will be able to fill in a form, ask a question, and I will answer it as soon as I can. That's super. Keep hydrated and have a lovely day.